Hello, trading is closed on December 22nd, 2016. We said yesterday we looked for lower prices today, which we got. This is actually a pretty positive formation here, which would be invalidated only if we promptly took out this low. We gapped down, hit lower lows, couldn't hold on to any of them. It's significant that this happened during a pattern which typically closes near the day's low. There was a buy signal here. The minimum was hit. We usually get more than the minimum. So unless we gap under this low, or at least trade under it promptly, we should see higher prices. Let's take a look at what I think is going on. I still think that's the end of this wave up. Here's A down, gray A, gray B. I think we're in starting gray C down. I don't know exactly how to count this, but if this is a leading diagonal triangle for 1, we have A, B, C for 2. Regardless of how you count it, I think it's clear we're rallying in 3s and declining in 5s. That's not good. This could be wave 1, and it's possible that wave 2 is over. To me, it looks like it has a bit further to travel up, a bit more to go. Let's look at what's happening here. This is kind of a funny looking triangle, but I think it's legitimate to call it a diamond on stilts. I shouldn't say triangle, I mean a diamond. I think this is a diamond on stilts. Here's the origin of the left stilt. It's usually support, and the first challenge usually hold. Here it's clearly resistance, but the first time we hit it, usually it'll hold. This is a reasonable target for a drop. You can just take the height of the diamond. You use your Fibonacci stuff, and here's the target. That's pretty close. You can see how this was also hit. Usually when there's an empty space in your Fibonacci grid, the market comes back and fills the space. It doesn't have to here because it was filled ahead of the time. So there's no obligation to retest this particular area. What I think is going to happen is that we're going to rally a bit higher, but that this high is going to hold. I think after rallying a bit, and possibly this isn't the end of the ABC, this could be just A of an ABC, after piddling around perhaps for a few days, perhaps less, I think we're going to drop. Don't forget, here's the older diamond on stilts. And just as the first challenge typically holds, here's your diamond. See how it targeted this level here. Here's a repeat challenge. Here's a challenge again. That's too much. Eventually this should break. And when it breaks, there's a big drop. So for tomorrow, what I think is going to happen is, I think we're going to rally up a bit here. Christmas, New Year's week is not really the time to look for a big drop to start. Sellers tend to dry up so they don't affect the income tax they have to pay. So it wouldn't surprise me if we piddle around a little bit, and I expect us to trade higher tomorrow. But the alternative is once this breaks, and I think it will break at some time, and once the prior lows break, I think we could be in for a very steep drop, even though if this holds early, I don't think it'll be tomorrow. And that's today's call.